Hi friends, I'm about to take you on a talking walking tour of my closet. This is not a fancy, decorated, well organized, blah 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 bloggery closet. This is just my closet and me making the best of it. So I'm going to ask that you lower your expectations way down and just see how I keep my closet organized. If you want, you can go visit fashionschlub.com on Friday, September 11th to see the accompanying blog post, which has pictures and more details and some tips and tricks and a special surprise reveal. Okay, let's get right into the closet. This is the overflow area from the closet, otherwise known as a little tiny hallway. And out here usually I have my laundry hampers there, but they were overflowingly full and they have been moved because I will be going to the laundromat tomorrow. So this garment rack typically holds things I have that are going to be listed for sale on Poshmark or eBay. I've been saying that for a year. I think I have 2 things posted, but someday I will get around to it actually. Or things that need alterations. So there's always stuff on this rack. It would be lovely to not have this rack here, and this hallway could be a little more not so tight. Anyway, in here I also have my suitcase and a big glary like filming light and my wonderful shoe bag that I got off Amazon. I'll include the link before. But I've had many shoe bags in my life. I usually have the kinds with like the pockets where you stuff the 2 shoes in this way, or 1 shoe in each, but eventually the pocket starts to fall off of the backing and then the shoes fall down. So this holds 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28 pairs of shoes. That's more than any regular shoe rack, hanging shoe rack I've ever seen. And you can see the shoes, they're not falling out. It's lovely. I have all of them in here except for down there where I have like larger sneakers, knee-high boots, ankle boots, and I feel like there's one other thing. Oh, there's a pair of shoes for sale down there. Because they don't really fit in here. I think I have something on the bottom that there's like the pair is, left shoe, right shoe like that, because they're low booty, so they actually fit in there. This also is sort of a nice guideline for me because I can say I can only have as many shoes as fit in the thing or on the shelf. And after that, it has to be 1 shoe in, 1 shoe out. And then we turn the corner to, ta-da, the closet proper. And as you can see, it's not small, but it's long and narrow. So once you get into here and you stand, my back is right up against the wall, I'm very close to the clothing. There's not a lot of room. It's really not good for videoing in here, but I'm going to do the best I can. So first let's talk about the bookcase, because there's this extra section right here where I could hang things, but I feel like all my hanging things fit over there pretty well. And it's nice to have a bookcase because I keep, as I said, those shoes that don't go in the shoe rack down there. That mail tub is full of underwear, bras, and leggings. I have no idea what's in that shoe box. Then on this shelf are jeans, because I find when I keep jeans in my drawers and they're stacked one on top of one another and I don't see what's on the bottom, out of sight, out of mind, or they're wrinkled and horrible and it's just a pain, and so I end up not actually putting them back in the drawer but throwing them on a chair. This way, at least, even if I just smush them in there until I fold them later, it's better. And up here I have just little boxes of, those things that everybody needs at a moment's notice, like a vintage gold metallic cocktail evening bath. Good thing I've got that close at hand. And then this is just static guard for always. I live for static guard. Why is nothing focusing? Sorry, it's because everything is so close in here. And like shoe inserts, I'm sure there's some ponytail holders and hair clips, etc. And then I had a hook on the wall where my nicer bags were hanging. There's another one in there. But with all the heat recently and humidity, it collapsed and fell off the wall. And so now they're sitting there. My everyday bags live on a bookcase by the front door because they're the ones I grab every day. These are more if I'm, I don't know, using not an everyday bag. These are those. And then we go up top where I have all the, let's just call it crap. Up top where I have all the crap that doesn't go anywhere else. And if you look down below, there's more crap down there as well. But we're not going to really talk about that because hopefully someday all the crap will be gone and replaced with lovely dividing closet systems. So let's get into the closet proper. As you can see, there's a short rod down there and a longer rod here. There's another short rod in the back corner that you can't see just yet. Excuse me. So on the short rod is out of season clothes. So right now that's fall winter, like sweaters, flannel shirts, heavier dresses, chunky knits. The longer rod has the current season's clothes, and I like to hang them in a certain way. I like everything on the same type of hanger, so it looks very neat. And then I go, well, I put t-shirts at the beginning because I wear those all the time. Then I go from sleeveless to short sleeve to long sleeve to button downs to dresses to light cardigans that I wear in the summer, and then to kimonos. And within each category, then I try to sort of organize by color. It doesn't really look that organized by color in the summer because there's so many, I wear so many more prints in the summer. So I feel like in the fall winter I get a little more solid color organization going on. So anyway, I do love these, do I have an empty one? No. I do love these very thin, sturdy, like velveteen covered hangers. They do help keep things from slipping off. For years I used those, let's see, I think I have them in here. These like plastic tubular hangers because they were cheap, and again I could get them all to match, but they never quite all exactly match. Like this has this little dip here, this has this little hook here, then there's like a heavier one with nothing. So the closet always looked a little inconsistent, and I don't like that. Come on, focus. So in the back corner, oh, I forgot to say, in this little short section you can see it's divided from the everyday current season clothes by that little dealie. I have pants, slacks, or pants different than slacks, I don't know, and then heavier coats for the winter. I have a few other coats hanging by the front door, and then back here in this little, whoops, there goes something, you can see it's its own little section sort of tucked back here. These are vintage items from my vintage clothing selling days, ooh, sparkly, that I have hoped to use in photo shoots before I sell them. And I've been saying that for over 10 years. So do we think that's ever really going to happen? Your guess is as good as mine. But those just sort of stay hidden back there. I don't mind them being there because they're not in my way of anything. I do hate the chunky knits in the closet because I can't put them on the hangers. They're too heavy, and then they weigh down on the knit, so they have to be folded and hung over like that. But then they take up so much width on the rail, and that annoys me. I'm really sort of, as much as I'm not really a neat or clean person, I'm quite particular about how my closet looks when I walk into it. So this is, again, this is all my summer. There are a few, I do have a drawer in a dresser in the bedroom that holds nicer knit like cashmere and merino wool. That's for the winter, but I don't hang that. And there's a drawer of like crappy t-shirts that I really don't wear to work, so I don't really care if they're sort of wrinkled. And there's a drawer of jeans and pants and leggings that are really not on the A list. Like they don't fit right now, or I got them for a specific reason and I don't really need them all the time, or they need to be altered, shortened, whatever. So they're in there rather than taking up valuable space on the jeans shelf. So that, oh, one more thing. I have this big empty wall here where I've wanted to put some more hooks so I can like hang my nightgown here and maybe bras here, I don't know, whatever. But I do have my little memorial to my boy Caleb, his collar and his two leashes, his everyday leash and his dressy leather leash. And you can see how humid it is in this apartment, how damp, because the cotton web leash is like covered with mildew. I can just throw it in the wash and it will be fine. Also my hang on, let me see if I can reach them, my Mephisto slides, because they've been on the floor for a while. They are also covered with mildew. That's probably disgusting, and I shouldn't be showing you that. But I like to be really transparent. So that's it for my very exciting closet tour. Maybe you learned something, I don't know. I will share the links to the wonderful hanging shoe bag as well as the velveteen hangers that are so helpful. Other than that, I don't know that it was all that exciting. Anyway, I'll share those links down below or on the blog post, or I'll share them both places if I can. But that's my closet, for better or for worse. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Anyway,